This place looks so ordinary. Can we really find anything?
Huh?
I don't mean the scenery, but rather that there should be something out of the ordinary. A big battle did just occur.
Guyan Stone Forest is actually the perfect place to be, if you wish to learn about the gods. Legend has it that Rex Lapis threw spears made of large rock into the sea here, piercing and crushing the overlord of the vortex. After many years of wind erosion, those stone spears have turned into the unique rock formations we see now.
These mountains were the Lord of Geo's weapon?
What we see now is just the part of them that remains. The stone spears hurled by Rex Lapis all those years ago were much greater, both in number and in size, but due to the different angles they landed at, their large centers of mass. So besides wind erosion, the initial collapsing of the stone spears...
Well, a god able to fight one so powerful as Rex Lapis was certainly very...
Indeed. This is where the value lies in research. Most of the objects from that time were lost to the sea. But the gigantic waves created by the...
So you're saying that if we look carefully, we'll be able... I mean, rich... Well, since we brought so many people, I think...
Okay then. I will go with my friend...
Huh? Me?
What's the matter? This is your perfect...
I get it.
Okay. If we find it... The ancient god probably left behind lots of elemental marks. Following them should make our search much easier.
Well, go ahead then. Use your elemental sight to look for any marks. Let the show begin. Steady as stone. As a dutiful maid would. Time for your arraignment! Yikes! Let's dance. Why are there enemies here?
Guyan Stone Fort is a place where a god was defeated, and its remnants still affect the area to this day.
Together here. But why?
See that object in the center? Perhaps it emits the remnant strength of the god. That would certainly attract them. But the hydro-mimic monsters... I have a contract and must put my personal feelings aside. Go ahead. Defeat them and recover the relic.
Steady as stone. Incinerate! Motion to compel. I object. I must leave no stone unturned.
Wind Blade! What? With the wind!
Steady as stone. Boom! Incinerate! Leave it all to me. Someone needs assistance. Let the show begin. Steady as... Boom boom! Ha! Ta! Ha! Ta! Ja! Ta! Ha! Incinerate! Ta! Ha! Ha! Ta! Ja! Ha! Motion to compel. Time to clean up. Leave it all to me.
It's just a stone slab, but its design is quite unique. This should be enough to garner some information. Let's head back.
Call yourself a scholar of archaeology? You can't even
We all have our areas of expertise.
Oh, stop arguing!
This girl just keeps bragging about how she's an archaeologist, but she doesn't even know anything about the surrounding ruins. I even know more than her. She left me to rely solely on guessing, experience, to find anything valuable to take back.
I've just been researching the god of salt, so I'm not familiar with sea relics. Is that so strange? And you kept asking about how much Mora everything is worth. Can the value of relics only be measured in Mora?
I mean...
Now, calm down. No need to make a fuss. Oh, what a shame. These objects were indeed washed ashore by the Overlord of the Vortex, but they have nothing to do with the god besides being in the stone slab we found, however, has a mysterious pattern and faint aura of divine power. Perhaps it will be useful for research.
Quick, give it! At least we didn't. Oh, but these other objects are certainly worth a little something, right? It should be.
So, it's only valuable for research if there are remnants of divine power?
Not at all. My quest to uncover the history of the God of Salt is because history can tell us about culture and but you? You're just trying to use archaeology to get rich.
Nonsense! I'm a professional archaeology researcher from Snezhnaya. I swear. If I'm lying, may the Lord of Geo strike me down.
Oh, by the way, you probably don't want to sell that.
Oh?
That's not an ancient teacup. It's part of Ningguang's collection. It must have fallen here along with the Jade Chamber. So unless you want to mess with the chi thing...
Ah, I see.
See? You do want to
But, so what? Why can't I pursue... All right, then. Yeah. I heard that Salterai was once the home of the God of Salt's people.
According to legend, the people of the... But this legend has been around for ages. With the countless scrap collectors and treasure hoarders in the area, there probably aren't many valuable things.
Oh, good. That's just great. If I knew it was picked this clean before
About that. I know there's a ruin deep in this cave here. However, the ruin entrance has been sealed, but I found a mechanism that seemed to be related to the seal, but when So at the moment, the seal's origin and how to break it are very important topics in my research on the God of Salt. I don't know. There's no concrete evidence. But I'm pretty sure the seal is meant to hide some kind of The God of Salt was a benevolent god, adored by the people, not to mention powerful. So, the one who wants to hide some truth is very possibly...
This doesn't sound like something the Lord of Geo...
Who cares about all that? It sounds like countless treasures of the...
You weren't listening at all, were you? Ugh. Even if there's a mountain of treasures inside, nobody can get in if the seal isn't broken.
Ah, but we have the illustrious Mr. Zhongli with us. He looks like he knows...
This seal seems to be quite ancient. Even Mr. Zhongli may not know all of its secrets.
I may know something. Over the years, I've heard various rumors with bits of knowledge about seals. Although their references seem rather disorderly, they do in fact contain the secret to breaking. Let's go take a look at the
Okay, since Mr. Zhongli...
I must leave no stone unturned. I missed a spot. Steady as stone. I must leave no stone unturned. I'll protect us. Steady as stone. I must leave no stone unturned. Let the show be.
Here it is. There's some debris scattered here that, when put together, look like they definitely had to do with the god of salt. According to the inscription on the side, if one looks from a certain angle, the secret to the mechanism will be revealed. See that? Although we activated the mechanism, nothing happened to the seal.
That's because there's actually another mechanism that must be activated.
Another?
Let me lead the way from here.
This place seems familiar. Huh, I remember when I investigated the seal last time, but when we lit up all the elemental mon-
That's because you don't just need to activate them at the same time. The secret to this puzzle is hidden in the legends about the Archon War. Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Qingce in the north. All desolate and devoid of life. Liyue is vast, yet even one haven is hard to find.
To the north, to the east. Do the people of Liyue always talk in riddles?
I think-
Certainly you have. and the contents of this safe to provide a haven for her people, whose life at that time, with the chaotic fires of war engulfing the land, even one sliver of peace was a luxury, and that haven she eventually found is right here. Today,
How sad then. In the end, this peaceful place was destroyed by...
Okay, enough with these ancient stories. Now that we have the clue, hurry up and break the seal. Whatever happened doesn't matter as long as we can get in.
Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Qingse in the north. With this clue, you
Windblade!
Motion to compel! Yeah! Time for your arraignment! Ha! Yeah!
With the wind!
Ooh, are you taking me out? Yep. Yep.
Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Qingse in the north. The directions are the clue. Give it another try. Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Qingse in the north. The directions are the clue. Give it another try. Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Qingse in the north. The directions are the clue. Give it another try. Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Qingze in the north. The directions are the clue. Give it another try.
You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Qingze in the north. The directions are the clue. Give it another try.
Yep. You're in for a little shock.
Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Qingze in the north. The directions are the clue. Give it another try.
You're in for a little shock.
Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Qingze in the north. The directions are the clue. Give it another try.
You're in for a little shock.
Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west, Qingze in the north. The directions are the clue. Give it another try.
You're in for a little shock.
Look! The seal really was broken! Mr. Zhongli is indeed quite remarkable.
I await your instruction. As you wish.
It was nothing, really. Now, it's time that people learn the hidden truth lost to time. Before entering the ruin, I have a proposal that will help us prevent the kind of senseless...
Okay.
I propose you to agree upon a contract, stipulating that we alternate who gets claim to each treasure we encounter, with only one object permitted per claim. To show my sincerity, I won't be taking any...
Hey! Don't pat-
I don't agree. I mean, you want me to split the treasure with...
I don't agree either. He will only defile the precious relics left behind by the god of salt. I can't...
Well then, if the contract is not agreed upon, you will have to rely on your own experience to find whatever treasure...
You have the audacity to demand this. Okay then. Even half of the treasure in the long-sealed ruin of the god of salt should be...
If you want me to agree upon this contract, so if we discover the truth behind the god of salt, you must judge it fairly, even if the truth...
I can accept this. Well then.
Are these statues?
No. These are people.
Duh.
They were probably followers of the god of salt.
How did they become this way?
What in the world is hidden deep in this ruin?
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share the memory? Osmanthus wine.
Crumble!
Let the show begin.
Quake! Solidify!
Look at this! It's filled.
Just looks like a fancy salt holder.
According to my knowledge, it's no ordinary vessel. Although it is only half full, it is also forever half full.
What? You're saying that even if I pour the salt out, the amount—
Exactly.
Able to produce endless salt. The god of salt is powerful indeed.
Finally, after all that I just need to pour—
Hey! How can you use a—
If Mr. Clement wants this salt chalice, then the next object we find will be—
Of course, as we agreed.
Since we have a contract,
Then let's move on, shall
Rise! Stabilize! Quake! Crumble! Just a simple rule.
This, if I remember.
Indeed. But the god, when you stick this ruler in the ground, the surrounding area, the deeper it is stuck in the ground, the more salt will appear. It is.
That's even.
Well then, according.
No, unacceptable. I paid for and organized this entire. And this girl has been used.
Oh boy. Here we go again.
So you are saying you want to break.
So what if I break it? Now that I've seen how the mechanisms in this ruin work, let's not forget who hired who.
Because you agreed. Rex Lapis once said, ones who break their contracts shall suffer the wrath of the rock.
That is one of your Liu.
Will suffer the wrath of the rock. You may find it.
Gather. I will have order. Can't run from death.
I shall confiscate your. You are not worthy to continue any.
Oh, darn you!
Some archaeological survey. He could only pretend for. Hey, Paimon likes some.
Clement's wrongdoing stemmed from greed, yes. But besides greed, there are many other things that may tempt us to break. When people see the object of their dreams, how many are really able to control their desire and follow the contract? I think we should be honest.
Huh?
That in truth, not a single member of this archaeological expedition came here for archaeology.
Why do you...
Miss, you lack even the most basic archaeological knowledge and can recognize naught but a few simple relics. However, you are an expert when it comes to anything regarding the god of salt. You aren't interested in archaeology or relics. What you're really interested in is the god of salt. I believe those legends about the god of salt that you mentioned on the Pearl Galley are passed down.
Okay, that's it, sir. You are indeed a man of great knowledge and talents. I seem to have been right to seek you out once I plucked up my You're right. I'm not a scholar of archaeology. I come from one of the 8 trades under the jurisdiction of the Chising. Our ancestors were those protected by the god of salt all those years ago, when the Archon War engulfed the land in chaos.
Oh, right. Now that you mention.
During the war, Morak, we hate him! But this is Morax's Liyue after all. And so I seek proof of Morax's guilt. We agreed to a contract.
Naturally, of course. But come with me.
Solidify! Rise! Solidify! Solidify! Order guide you. Quake! This is order.
This is... Aha! It's a broken sword! This is proof! This proves that the power of this sword surely is much greater. If we can repair the sword, then...
It does look like...
2 pieces of a broken sword. From an archaeological perspective, the...
Why? We were alternating claims to treasure.
Yes, but the only one object per claim.
Zhangli, she seems like...
When there's a contract, nothing can be allowed to slide. If the contract is not followed...
No! If I only take 1/2, then it can't be repaired no matter what. Even if it breaks the contract.
So you are already decided?
Zhangli!
That is to say, you consign...
That's okay. The God of Salt gave up her life to protect her. Punish me however you want.
No, you can't...
Perhaps that punishment as punishment.
Huh? The truth.
Yes. The truth that I'm afraid to say that the God of Salt, Havria, was not the powerful. Rather, she was a small and weak god who yielded to all other gods. When it came to war, she lost, never able to win a seat among the 7. During the Archon War, the gods of this world used all their strength and cunning to vie for control. But Havria instead chose to flee. She thought that by giving up before a fight could start, she could... However, during such a long war, there is no end to the advance. After making countless concessions, Havria lost all of her lands, until only one small haven.
No.
In her last days, she had not even a single blade to defend her people with.
Not even a single blade.
This sword is not a relic belonging to the God of Salt, but is instead the murder weapon used to kill.
Murder weapon? No! That's not true!
As I said before,
Preposterous! You...
Hey! Come back!
indeed. Otherwise, why would I use the truth as punishment? I did not want to. Let's follow her deeper into the ruin.
Are these statue thingies running? What will we find ahead?
Salt. And betrayal.
What are all these? What did they see? What?
Since you do not trust me, let us continue onward. That which lies beyond this door. This is the scene of the crime. Havria's body dissipated, leaving nothing but these traces of salt. Her dying moments have since been frozen in time to this very day. The story continues that some among her people realized at last that this gentle, kind, but weak god could never protect anyone in wartime. The Archon War was cruel in the extreme. Instead of consigning her to the agony of defeat, they thought perhaps it would be better to give her a quick release.
But what about...
No matter how weak the god, the power that flows forth when they are slain is beyond the strength of mortal coils to bear. Those who could not flee were thus transformed. Those of her people who were untouched by this disaster left for Liyue, where their descendants feared Havria's remnants and lived in terror that she had laid upon them an eternal curse. So they risked their lives to come here, to break the sword and offer up obeisances in hopes that her anger, but they need not have done so. For how could a god who had never once resisted, even till the end, nurse hatred for her people in her heart?
This must be a lie. Don't you dare try to...
Yikes.
This is the price she must pay. Judging by how she appeared, I fear that she will struggle for a time. But even if she may not escape that struggle immediately, simply recognizing the truth is good enough for now. No, indeed. How sharp of you. Yet this is not a matter of wisdom. Faith in a god who has already passed will do you no good. So it is for Havria. And so it is for Morax. All right then. Now.
Huh?
Treading old ground, one cannot help but be reminded of...
Yeah.
Now, I mentioned before that many gods, the Adepti, have presently handed Liyue over to mortals, and Havria's time was even further in the past. The Salt Chalice, to leave them here, is to let them slumber. And I ended an era with my own two hands. I've always wondered how I should remember. History records, but history may be changed. This incident, I need to find a better way of recording history in order to engrave its truth. Stone carvings were one such ancient method. But unchanging stone, immovable earth, even one such as myself. Someday we may all disappear.
Zhongli.
Therefore, I thought of you. You are one who crosses the celestial atlas, and who passes through countless worlds. If our history is engraved in your memory, it will one day accompany you into another. As long as a traveler like you is able to record what happened, then a backup of sorts will exist for times and tides of Teyvat. Now then, it is time that we consigned both the... As I said before, this is the place. This includes Osial, Overlord of the Vortex, who the Jade Chamber most recently... Thousands of years ago, the Adepti and I fought against the turmoil that plagued every corner of this land. Guyan Stone Forest, where I sealed many gods with my spears. After so long, naught but folk tales remain. Osial, you and I were foes. But our ancient grudge is but a bygone memory now. May that which Havria has left behind be yours to subsume. And thus another spark of divinity departs from Liyue. My legacy shall now be left to those who come after to debate. I will remain here for a while. I fear that moments of reminiscence like this can only grow fewer. Though the Salt Chalice and Salt Ruler do have power in their own, if a day comes when he should recover his strength and return... I will remain here for a while. We did not measure right and wrong. Of course, as I am now. I will remain here for a while. That is a good question. In the past, I might have but now. Yes. I suppose I will continue in my role as a consultant at Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. But if this journey was to your liking, why don't you come along the next time I am seeking to preserve memories of Leo's past?
Add Astra. Add Astra.
Hey, who's that skulking around?
blaze! Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
I'll protect us.
Wind blade!
Let the show begin. Let's dance.
Disappear!
I'll protect us.